Hello everyone, welcome to this video. In this video, we're going to be looking at how to install and configure OpenVAS on Kali Linux. Now, before we even get started with installing it and configuring it, we need to understand what it is, how it works, and what part it will play in the penetration testing process. So let's start off with what it is. OpenVAS stands for the Open Vulnerability Assessment System. So from that, you can probably guess what it does. All right. So its job is vulnerability discovery and analysis. So its job is to discover vulnerabilities on a target and analyze them, and from there you generate or you come up with an idea or a plan as to what vulnerabilities you want to target on a specific system. So you can guess how important this is in the penetration testing process. Once we perform the information gathering with any of the auxiliary scanners or with Nmap, we then need to perform a vulnerability analysis on these on the hosts, more specifically on the services that they are running. So OpenVAS is an open source alternative to Nessus. Now, if you don't know what Nessus is, don't worry. Nessus is essentially a commercial vulnerability analysis tool that also has a free version, but not as inclusive or as extensive as OpenVAS. And because I want to keep this as accessible as possible to everyone who's going to take this course, that's why I'm using OpenVAS. OpenVAS works perfectly and it's completely free to set up. So if you're running Kali Linux, for some reason, as I've noticed many a times, I'm running the latest version, which is the 2018 distribution. I think it's 2018.2. Yeah, there we are. As you can see, that's the virtual machine I'm running. By most definitions, or for most people, you can find OpenVAS under vulnerability analysis. Now, if you don't find it under vulnerability analysis, that's what I'm going to show you how to do right now. So let's say you don't have it installed and you want to get it installed. So I'm going to have this in the course, in the section description or in the section resources. I'm going to have this page right here, and as you can see, setting up Kali for vulnerability scanning. So this will show you how to get OpenVAS installed. We then need to configure it. Alright, so the first thing you need to do is you need to update your repositories and you need to upgrade your distribution to the latest version. So you can do that using those commands. And I did, I updated and upgraded my packages, and I don't need to upgrade my distribution because I've already done that. Alright, so you can see I did that right here. The reason I'm not doing it right now is because it took a while, so I'm not doing it then. You then need to go and install OpenVAS, alright? And again, I did not do it because it's going to download a large file size, probably around 200 megabytes. So that's going to take a while. So to install it, you type in apt-get install OpenVAS. You're obviously using the aptitude package manager, which is fantastic because it will work awesome. So you need to just type in apt-get install OpenVAS. So apt-get install and you open VAS, all right, like so. Now, of course, I know that it does not have the hyphen, but if it did have the hyphen, you would include that. So open VAS, like so. That is very similar to the installation of Nessus, but I'm not going to get into Nessus. So once you hit enter, it's going to start installing it. Now you need to configure it. Alright, and configuring it is going to be the same on every Kali Linux distribution. So as I mentioned, you should have in your vulnerability analysis section the OpenVAS initialize and start and stop functions right here added. If they are not added, you can simply just type in the terminal OpenVAS. But after you've installed it, you should have these three options here. We need to initialize and configure it first. So you want to click on that. So you want to initialize. So give that a few seconds. A new terminal will open up and it's going to start the installation and the configuration phase. Now this is going to take a while, dependent on a lot of things. As you can see, it still has to gather files, and the files it's gathering is the database of that it will perform these scans against. So essentially the whole vulnerability database, dependent on the type of vulnerabilities and sorted out in terms of the date of their release. So I'm going to wait for this to complete and I'll get back to you when this is done. Alright, so once the setup and configuration is done and it is completed downloading all the libraries and databases in regards to the known vulnerabilities, what it's going to do is it's going to start the OpenVAS service for you. and it's going to create a user for you, and it'll give you a password. Now this is very important because you will need this password to log in to the web interface, which is going to be hosted on your local host, which is port, which is the IP 127.0.0.1, and the port is 9392. So remember, it is going to be hosted on your local host, and it's going to open up the web UI for you automatically. Now, if you ever were to close or stop the service, you can do that by going into Applications, Vulnerability Analysis, and you can click on OpenVAS Stop, and that's going to stop the OpenVAS service. If you want to start it again, you type in OpenVAS Start. You don't need to initialize or configure it again once you've downloaded all these files. Okay, so as you can see, it's given you all the information. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy this now. So copy the password, and we know that the user is administrator. So let's open up our browser, as it's telling us that it opened it for us. So I'm just going to hit continue. It's telling us there's an unresponsive script here. So it did open up the local host for us. So we are getting a little message here telling us that our connection is not secure, and that's because we need to add or confirm this exception in terms of the security certificate. So we're going to confirm security exception, and it's going to open up OpenVAS for us. So give that a few seconds to load up, and voila, welcome to OpenVAS by Greenbone Security. So our username is always going to be admin, and your password will be unique to you. So make sure you save that password, and I'm just going to paste it in here and hit login, and it's going to log me in as administrator. Alright, so let's log in, and hopefully it logs us in and gives us the web interface. Now, of course, I'm going to be covering the web interface as we move along, and I'll be focusing on using this interface and using OpenVAS for vulnerability analysis as we move along in this section. So welcome to OpenVAS. You can see that it is quite an expansive or an extensive toolbox, or it contains an extensive toolkit. So there's a lot to cover, and I will be covering that when we look at scanning with OpenVAS or performing vulnerability analysis. So that's going to be it for this video, and I'll be seeing you in the next video.